How did you become a worship leader?
Well, I started when I was 12 playing piano in the church. I didn't have a piano player Sunday night. And then a friend of mine, and see, that was back when Amy Grant had just started and contemporary Christian music just started. So nobody really did a lot of it. We did old hymns in the church, but my friend Stephanie Brown and I started singing more contemporary songs in the church in Paint Lick, where I grew up, and there were good people there. And of course, we grew up there so we could do no wrong, so they let us do whatever we wanted to. They love us no matter how bad we sound, because we're one of them. So we started doing Christian music. Both of us went on and got our degrees in music and studied classical music, which kind of prepares you for anything, because you learn a lot about theory and generally how music works. So then, well, of course, my husband was a minister, so kind of naturally we went to churches where if there was a lack of music leadership, I helped lead. Every church we went to, I was a part of the worship team. And then when we got here to Trinity, they asked me if I would take that job as the director of music. So I really started out with, they had traditional and contemporary, so I was doing both, the traditional and contemporary. I guess it's kind of just a natural flow of being in the ministry. But there you go.
How do you communicate?
Anywhere, every day, all day. It's just like being with a friend. I'm just pretty brutally honest with him. I try to be thankful and grateful for, and thank him every day for all that he's given me. And sometimes I'm brutally honest with him and ask him, like, why are you so quiet? I ask him that a lot. Why are you so quiet? And we don't actually see. I'm not looking for signs and wonders. People have a lot of distractions today. I think that keeps us from really hearing that little quiet voice.
How do people differentiate the quiet voice from their own voice or their own personal thoughts in the background?
That comes with walking with the Lord for a long time, to know your own thoughts. There is a big difference between the Spirit's voice and your own. But it's hard to describe. Like, you have to spend. Like when we were looking for land, we found this spot that seemed perfect. The land seemed perfect. And for me, my spirit said, oh yeah, let's do this. And then we got in the car, we were driving away from the property, and we prayed about it. I said, well, let's pray about it, make sure this is the right place. And the Spirit of God came over me and said, no, that is not the right place. I had this horrible feeling, and I told Stephen we didn't buy it. And then the property we own now came open. So I mean, it's like sometimes you think it's a good idea, and it seems right in your spirit, but then when you go to the Lord in prayer, He changes it. You have to just be quiet with Him for a while to really hear His voice. You can't assume just because it seems right and it feels good to you that that's the right voice. It's not always the right voice.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Someone that has a heart to worship. That's what we're all about there. It's not a show. If we're going to reach out to everybody, we have to reach out to everybody.